I'm happy to have him on the show for the very first time. My next guest is an entrepreneur, a spokesperson, and a player in the National Football League at nose tackle now for the Denver Broncos, Mile High City. Okay. He played college football at Delaware and signed with the Indianapolis Colts as an undrafted free agent in 2014. The Denver Broncos are bringing him back. The defensive lineman on a recently announced 2-year deal. Please welcome to Money Making Conversation, Zach Winston Kerr. Did I get it right, Zach?
What's going on, Rushion?
Did I get it right?
You got it right, man. You got it right, man. You got it right.
I love it.
I'm like, yeah, somebody did their homework, man.
But first of all, congratulations on you being who you are. First of all,
thank you.
And I say that that's why I created the show, because to give individuals platforms. And know this, whenever you want to come on my show, Zach, you can come on my show, because you trying to build your brand, you trying to tell people and share your story. And that's about sharing your story at different levels. From, we're going to talk about sarcoidosis, which affected some good friends of mine, and I want to share my story with you. And I thought that was important, because what happens is a team of my talent team, we meet every Tuesday and we meet Friday and we go over guests. And your name came up and I went, wow, I love his story. I also love the fact that you want to get into entrepreneurship. I also love the fact that you were an undrafted free agent. And, it's really funny. They'll tell you that I have this show, I feature more undrafted free agents for the NFL on my show than first-round picks, because of the fact that there are no guarantees. And you just chasing the dream. So tell us about that experience of, you go, everybody wants to get drafted, and then you don't get drafted. Tell us those steps that went to you making it to the Indianapolis Colts.
Well, see, man, honestly, just like you said, everybody that plays college football, they expect and hope to get drafted. I'm not gonna lie, man. Me in my situation, I was like playing devil's advocate with myself. I'm like, well, I went to a small school. I had a good senior year and all that other stuff. But I know how the NFL is as a business, and
yes, sir.
Small school guys, they get a chance, but they'd rather take a chance on a guy that went to Georgia, Florida, or Miami, over a guy that went to Delaware, a transfer, from Maryland to Delaware. So I kind of played devil's advocate with myself, and I still felt like I could get drafted, but just not as high as I would like to have. And the draft came up, and I had a couple teams call me during the draft saying, we got X amount of picks left, just stay by your phone. And then the end of the draft came, and none of them teams called me. And man, the Colts had actually brought me in for a top 30 visit before the draft, and I was the only team to do that. So I was familiar with their coaches, familiar with the city. I had been there twice because of the combine.
Right. So
yeah, exactly. So I kind of just felt comfortable going there, and I knew I had an opportunity to make. I felt like I could have went to any team and honestly made the team, but I knew that those guys, they believed in me and they would give me a fair chance because of all the stuff that they did prior to the draft.
I'm gonna ask you straight up, Zachariah. This is about food now,
Yep.
I'm a big eater, Zachariah. Now you 6'2". It says 334. Okay. I'm 6 feet 194. Okay, now I likes to eat, Zachariah.
I feel you.
Hey, I'm tell you something, brother.
I feel you.
I'm the wrong person to come into town and be hanging out with. Everybody gained weight with Rushion McDonald. Had a couple of friends came into town. I don't see. What you based in Denver?
Yeah. I bought a house in Denver 2 years ago when I signed my initial contract.
We're gonna trade numbers. 'Cause I gotta find out where you're gonna be. Cause I got eateries all over this country, Zachary. I've never been to Denver. So I know you got some spaces up there for me.
Oh yeah, I got some spots for you in Denver. Trust me.
Because,
I got some spots for you in Denver.
Boy, I'm telling you something, man. See, I would go with buffet, my middle name. I'm a buffet man. See, I don't know, you might be shameful going into a buffet eating with regular folks. So you 6'2".
Nah. Hey, look. I keep it a bean. I keep it a stack. I can't forget where I came from.
There you go.
I can't forget where I came from now. Hey.
See, that's what we're going to do. See, we could probably be the TV show. Me and Zach just go around, just go to buffets. They be over there worried about him, but I'm really the problem.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, look. I got to be disciplined with this thing, man. I done seen people eat their way out the league.
Absolutely. But that's what I'm saying.
I got to be disciplined.
That's what I'm saying, Zach. We ain't going to meet all the time. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
But there's some teammates out there going, man, I can't put on the weight. Let me call my boy Rushion. See, that's what you're going to do.
I got you. Yeah, that's what we're going to do.
You're going to say, let me call my boy Rushion. You got issues? He going to straighten it out in 1 week. 1 week.
Yep.
So we're going to start a little business. See, a lot of people don't understand. My love can be an asset in the NFL.
Mm-hmm. It can, because there's a lot of dudes out here that can't gain weight. Trust
me. See, they ain't been around Rushion McDonald. Zach, I'm just telling you, bro. 6'2", you don't need my help. You a wall. You a wall already.
Nah, I don't need your help.
So let's talk about, man. Just you know, we all know NFL has a short window. You know, it's a physical sport. You go in knowing there is an end. Anybody who goes to the NFL thinks they're going to retire 20 years from now is not really comprehending what they're getting into. But you decided that you're going to become an entrepreneur. Talk about that.
Absolutely. Yeah, man. I mean, I've always been interested in business and entrepreneurship.
Yes, sir.
I just didn't really know how to go about it. In college, I didn't study, financial advising or accounting or any of that stuff. Mm-hmm. I just studied what I liked. Mm-hmm. So once I got to the NFL and I noticed, it was a lot of guys in my position that weren't doing what I was interested in. I was like, you know what, I got to start figuring this stuff out.
Yes, sir.
So I talked to a lot of people. I actually really got it in a gear was I seen guys going broke. So I'm like, I can't do that. I can't be one of those guys.
Yes.
Just living off a football salary. And some guys could do it, and I can do it too, but it's just like I feel like having multiple streams of income is what, you know what I'm saying? That's what keeps you above water in life. Mm-hmm. And so I met with a couple of guys, and one of my good friends in Denver, his name is Christian Walton, and he's got his MBA. He went to business school, and he approached me with this plan about coffee, and he kind of he broke it down to me, and I told him, I was like, me and him had been wanting to link with each other based on, on the business side, not even on the football side, because he's a football fan too. And I kind of expressed, and we both expressed the need and want for athletes to own revenue in their own brands.
Yes, sir.
And in their names. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough athletes that, it's a lot of guys who got jerseys in the NFL, but they're not making a lot of money off jersey sales in the NFL. That's
right.
That's going to the NFL, or guys are doing product, based deals where you post this and you get free product.
Right.
And I got a son, and my son is not about to eat, this pair of headphones for dinner. You know what I'm saying? He can't eat that pair of headphones for dinner.
Right.
So it's just like, I'm not posting your. I don't mind. I did it, but it's just like I can't continue.
That's not a steady. That's not a plan. That's not a plan.
That's not a plan. Yeah, that's not.
And that's what
not
World
putting money in your pocket either.
World Coffee is all about.
Exactly.
When we're gonna come back, we're gonna talk more about it, and I also want to talk about you're a spokesperson for sarcoidosis, and a good friend of mine, Bernie Mac, famous. A lot of people in the African American community are aware of his death, but we're gonna talk about it affects more than just Bernie Mac. And he's a spokesperson. We're back with my man, Zach Kerr. Hi, this is Rushion McDonald. I'm on the phone with entrepreneur, spokesperson, and player for the National Football League at nose tackle. He's 6'2", 334 pounds. Talking to Rushion McDonald, 6 feet, 190 pounds. That means he has 140-pound leverage on me, which means if I lined up against him, he'd start laughing in my face and probably slap me and go, "Are you a fool? I'm about to crush you." You just do me so wrong, wouldn't you, sir? I'm gonna say sir. When you start talking weight, I gotta say sir.
Hey man, hey look, hey if you got to get down in front of me, I gotta do my job. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do my job. I gotta do what I gotta do.
My daughter on the sidelines, you just stuff for fake, baby. I'm gonna go in front of Mr. Kerr because when you go around somebody with that size, you have to be respectful. You don't go in there. What's up, dog? Did he say dog to me? Okay, line your little skinny behind in front of me to see what's gonna happen. Just paste my butt in the ground. So I enjoy your personality, like I said, on social media, and but I want to get back to why I really brought you on the show. It's a couple of things. And Woke Coffee, it's WOKE Coffee, and why you felt it was important to be part of your entrepreneur brand.
Well, I mean, coffee is a $1.1 billion industry. Mm-hmm. It's and we're not just talking about like Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. You know what I'm saying? You got your mom and pop stores that's doing really well for themselves, and you got coffee shops. Coffee is dominated outside of the country. U.S. we use coffee as far as like waking up and doing stuff like that. Over there in Europe and Colombia and different places like that, they drink coffee. I talk to a guy that drink 20 cups of coffee a day,
right?
And that's just and that's just how they do it over there. It's just different. It's just different. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed that. And I seen how people react to coffee, and how much they drink it, and how much people depend on coffee in the morning. So I was like, this is definitely something I'll be interested in. And like I said, my business partner, we both, we have different ideas based on athletes,
right.
Allowing themselves to make money outside of football and using their name to continue to make money. The league makes money off of it, so I felt like it was a good situation for us. And even though I'm not a household name, name, and I'm cool with that. But at the same time, when they see, okay, this guy's making X amount of money off the field,
right?
Those guys with household names might be like, all right, cool. That's something I might be interested in.
Mr. Kerr, let me ask you this: is it a brick and mortar, or is it just online sales? Woke Coffee.
We're gonna do both. Right now, we actually have a flagship location, which is in downtown Denver. It's called Studio 32, and it's actually a barbershop in the basement and a coffee shop up top. So we bring in a lifestyle kind of towards drinking the coffee. You know what I'm saying? We got another guy we went into business with actually owns a shoe store on the corner of the same block. So essentially, we are trying to create a lifestyle along with drinking coffee, and we believe that the best way to do it is put the culture together as far as getting men getting haircuts, getting facials, getting a nice cup of coffee. Hey, if you want to go check out some clothes and shoes, you can go ahead and do that right down the street as well. So we got a different idea as far as how we want to get into it. And I feel like a lot of athletes.
Okay, sir. Okay, what they gonna ask? They gonna ask about this. What a football player know about coffee? When I can go to Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts.
Right.
What you selling over there, sir? That's what they're saying. Hey, they'll drive right past you.
Exactly, and that's cool because I'm getting myself educated. I'm not an avid coffee drinker like the normal 80-85% in the country, but at the same time I'm learning cupping. I'm learning how to get flavor notes from a roast. I'm learning all those things, and we got guys that are based in Colombia that are helping us do that. So we're on a video calls with them, and we're all tasting coffee at the same time.
Right.
Yeah, we discuss what we getting out the coffee. Is it, we got one coffee that's got like a whiskey aftertaste to it. You know what I'm saying? And when I tasted it, I was like, man, this kind of tastes like liquor a little bit. And the guy who's the roaster said, hey, I got the same thing from it. So I feel like I'm on track to learning and educating myself more on coffee.
Well,
and I think that's the start. That's the start right there.
But that's the part I love, is that you are not being, hey, man, give me some money, and we're going to go do this for you. You go, hold on, that's my money. Okay, I'm going to follow you. I'm going to follow you with my money in my hand, and I'm going to put my money down, and you're going to give me something back. like coffee.
Right.
And who buying it? Put him on Skype. Put him on Skype.
Right.
He might be next door. He might be next door.
Right.
That look like USA Day in the background. Where you at, dude?
Yeah.
You better look like you somewhere cut another country. Somebody better run in the room speaking another language behind you.
Hey, I'm just telling you, man. That's the narrative we try to change as far as like athletes just getting to, okay, I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna get this check or I'm gonna do this. And,
yes, sir.
No, it's like, nah, man. Understand where your money is going, or I'm gonna give you this money and it's supposed to grow 20%. It's like, nah, man. Understand where your money is going and understand the process behind what's going on with where your money is going. It's not just, okay, I'm gonna hand you money and then I'm gonna make money. And I feel like that's how a lot of athletes get duped.
I love this interview. I want to talk about your mom. What you heard about the formation of the Cindy Kerr Award presented at the Foundation for Sarcoidosis Research. First of all, tell everybody what sarcoidosis is and why you became a spokesperson, and then we'll talk about your mom.
Okay, yeah. So sarcoidosis is pretty much it's an inflammatory disease. It attacks your main organs, brain, heart, lungs, liver. I mean, your skin. You get it all. You can get it anywhere. And what it does is pretty much it causes inflammation in those organs. So my mom, she has it in her lungs, and it caused. She had a real bad flare up one day, and the medicine they gave her, it caused the sarcoidosis to eat up a third of her lungs. So she has a lung and a quarter right now, and it's something she's had for 15 years, and it kind of, it definitely doesn't allow her to be who she was when I was growing up.
And so now tell us about that's the disease or illness. Tell us about the foundation.
Yep. Well, see, honestly, man, I wanted to kind of bring awareness to it, and I was trying to figure out a way we can do that without, being so in your face with it. And what happened was we pretty much contacted the Foundation of Sarcoidosis Research and told them we wanted to get on board and help them out. And they came back and was like, we want you to be the national spokesperson, actually. So it worked out perfect.
So Zach, they just came back. Zach, because you got personality, so you just didn't call like a regular football player. They go, "Who's that guy? You funny? You got a little swag on you." I see the photo. They said little swag on you. I know that's a shadow of a private jet that you walking by. I know where you at, brother. I know how to take photos. Look at, hey man, put that shadow in the background. That G4 shadow in the background.
Yeah, man. So it's just, and I feel like, man, I pride myself on being a good person and living my life right. So I feel like if you do those things, man, things just come back tenfold for you. So a lot of times when I want to get stuff done, it just happens. And I tell people that all the time. I wish I could give you this crazy success story, but at the same time, I just want stuff to happen, and it ends up happening for me. So that's pretty much how it went down.
And that's really special. And so now this is the off season, so you're kind of doing your thing, getting ready for what are PTOs or what is it?
OTAs.
OTAs. I'm getting the I know it's 3 letters. Now.
Look.
OTA, PTO. What is it, dog? What is it, dog? Because I'm a fan now.
I wish we got PTO.
that time off, something like that. I love this dude, man. Hey, I would just tell you, man, that I know when you call these shows, you don't know what to expect. This is respect. This is respect for you as your brand, and that's why I'm telling you that you can call me anytime and communicate with me. Tell the company that represents you. They do a great job of representing other talent like you. That this is a home. It's a home for all you guys. And I know how big my brand is. But just in closing, I want you to talk about donation made for NFL My Cause, My Cleats that the NFL backs every year. And I'm sure it was tied to sarcoidosis research, correct?
Yeah, it was, man. Actually, it's crazy, man. This past year, we received the largest donation in the history of My Cause, My Cleats with the NFL. We got $100,000 donated.
Yes, sir.
For a pair of cleats that I wore in the game. That I got. They were customized, and the tribute was obviously for the Foundation of Sarcoidosis Research. So, man, we got. It was crazy. One day I was just chilling. One of my guys, Anton, who's my marketing guy, hit me up and was like, hey, we got somebody that wants to donate $100,000 for your cleats.
Hey, Zachariah, man, you know you got a home here. Woke Coffee. Tell your people to send a banner so I can promote it on my social media. You my friend. My